like the way this sound.
That's fire that you just said that right now because that's right when I start. Just vibe with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We back. This is the Unknown No Name Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man. Yeah.
That's what I heard.
I want to just thank everybody that's listening right now, that's tapped in, that's right here at this juncture in the video. Like I said before, get what you getting, roll what you rolling, smoke what you smoking, man. This is it. Ooh, I love this beat right here, man.
Yeah.
And I know y'all see the white dude sitting right here. We gonna talk about it in a minute.
I know
How
y'all
did he
see
get
the white
in
dude right here.
Unknown No Name Podcast, man. Take this time to hit that like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Hit the button. Like my man said. You know what I'm saying?
Like, comment, subscribe.
This is the Unknown No Name Podcast, man. I'm so happy that everybody is here. All right, man. We about to get into this thing. Just gonna give everybody like another second, and then that is it.
That's a funky little tune right there. I like that.
Dude, that tune is so nice.
I'm not gonna lie, that sort of sounds like the stuff I put on when I go to sleep.
Yeah.
The lo-fi beats, I like it. That shit is smooth.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me hit that applause again. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is the Unknown No Name Podcast, your girlfriend, mom, and baby mom's favorite podcast.
That's what I heard.
I go by the name of BL. I am the host. This is my co-host, Tremaine.
Hello, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we got something a little epic that's on, that's going to be, you know what I'm saying? We got something epic going on today.
Drum roll, please.
And I want to tell you what it is.
You get a car.
The first white person who has ever been on the podcast.
The Jackie Robinson of white guys.
I can't believe.
Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce everybody to a friend of mine. Me and this guy have been cool since before the millennium, since middle school, man.
Go way, way back.
Way back. Middle school, high school. I'm really, really happy that this guy is here today. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for my man, Stephen Pluck. Of the Saturday on Sunday podcast. And I'm going to tell y'all about this podcast.
It's your grandma's favorite podcast.
That's your grandma's favorite. You know what I'm saying?
That's a dope name, though. I like it.
That is one of the
appreciate it.
things that I wanted to talk about. The Saturday on Sunday podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have not tapped in with that podcast, it's on YouTube. Go ahead and tap in, subscribe. Funny stuff, funny content, good, really good banter between the hosts.
Oh, yeah.
And all that. So, Steve, man, how did you even come up with that name?
Well, Saturday on Sunday was a name that I It was a band in my head. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I always played instruments and stuff like that, and Saturday on Sunday was just like a name that I held on to. So it's just like a collection of words that I thought sounded good.
Like you just thought about it one time and you man, I got to keep that thought because it could be cool for something.
Saturday on Sunday, I have shit on old instruments. It's one day this is gonna be a thing. Saturday on Sunday is gonna be a thing.
Fire. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, bro, because no matter what it would be, if you was to call a band that or a TV show that or something that name is so interesting that you know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you really. You know what I mean?
Like what you got going on with that name? Like, hey, what that mean?
Yeah, why is it Saturday on Sunday?
Right, at first it's whenever we first came out, I feel like a lot of since it's your grandma's favorite podcast, I feel like a lot of older people, church going people, oh, this is some kind of Christian based thing or some kind of
What you got going with this?
Right. And then they click on it and they're like, no, it's just,
This ain't that.
three white guys having a conversation about who knows what.
Random-ish.
With,
Randomness.
sailor mounts and shit.
Well, okay. So what really made you like want to start a podcast, and how did you guys come together? I know that the dude in the back is your brother, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So like, how did you guys all come together and be like, yo, we're gonna do a podcast?
Well, I've always wanted to do something, as
Mhm.
far as YouTube, and it's like back in the day, like I know Glenn,
Yep.
right? Like we
Fitness
used to
guru
talk,
now.
right? Like yeah, like we used to talk about like doing YouTube stuff, and like back in the early days of YouTube, we were like, oh man, we should do something, but we
Mhm.
never ended up doing
Right.
it. And then but as far as the Saturday on Sunday podcast, like one day I needed tools to change the battery in my car. So I put out on Facebook, like, hey, anybody got tools? I'm not a fucking real man. I need tools,
Can I borrow your
Right.
wrench?
Right. Like, I got a hammer and I got a drill,
Something.
And you think that that's all you need, but it's not.
right, yeah. You definitely need a lot more.
Shit, I just learned how to change the tire this year. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Hey, you ain't the only one. Not on
Oh,
the
right. So
I'm
it's just
35.
like,
I just learned how to
Oh,
change the
yeah,
tire.
so-
Shit, don't feel bad.
so I'm just like, so I put it out there, and Anthony's like, oh, yeah, I got tools. I can stop by, whatever. So he came over, we changed the battery, and we ended up just hanging out and talking and stuff. And we were talking about, like, I really want to do a podcast, and me and my brother were talking about doing a podcast for a while. So we were like, you know what? We should get together, and we should actually do it and hold each other accountable and actually make this thing happen.
Yeah.
Dope.
So we sat there and we the first night we were just hanging out and talking about it. So we were putting like random name generators and stuff, and all this stuff came up. And it's like,
That's hard.
this is all stupid. So I'm like, oh, we could call it Saturday on Sunday, and that's how the podcast became
That's funny.
Saturday on
That's
Sunday.
dope.
But
Yeah,
like,
man,
we
that's
still,
fire.
but we still talk about like the name suggestions, like hour long talking or
Hour long talk.
three guys talking. It was like that's kind of what I call like the podcast is just hour long talking, because we
Yeah.
try to keep it around that
Yeah.
hour,
Yeah.
So it's just Saturday on Sunday podcast, hour long talking is the whatever.
Right.
Fire, bro.
'Cause
Fire,
it's-
man.
Every
That's
once in
really
a
dope.
while we
I
do
really
live
like that name.
streams and
I really
shit.
like that name a lot.
What kind of camera do y'all use?
I have no idea.
That's a very honest.
Right.
I have no idea.
Right.
The
Like,
I don't
the
know.
one
I don't
that
know what kind of.
records.
I don't know what kind of
I don't-
camera this
right.
is.
I don't know what
either.
kind of soundboard we use.
I
or
got the
anything
one to
like
shoot,
that.
record, and do what it does. I
Right,
just know
like,
it works.
Yeah.
I have the laptop and the editing software, which I'm changing my editing software.
I was
for
just
the
gonna
next
ask you,
episode.
what do you edit on?
I usually, or what I have used is Premiere Pro, like the Adobe editing
Oh,
software.
okay. I use Shotcut. Have you ever heard of Shotcut?
Oh no.
Damn, ain't nobody heard of that shit. Everybody I asked ain't never heard of
mean,
it.
I mean, if it works for you,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
good. I like it.
right? Like what I've seen of, I watched like honestly, I haven't watched very many episodes of the podcast, but I've watched it, and the progression and the last episode looked real good and
That's
sounded
all
real
I'm-
good.
That's all I'm trying to do, man. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Shit, bro. I mean,
But
honestly,
those first couple episodes, those were hard. Like I didn't get through
The first-
like
the first episode, like, bro, like we
that broke me in like 5 minutes. I'm like, nah, dude,
Hey.
sorry.
Hey, as long as we got to the 5, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, like the first episode, which I don't know, to me, I feel like it sounds really good.
Yeah.
But like we actually shot it on a camera like we doing right now, and his camera was just so old and bad that like now you watch it and it's not a video. Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
literally looks like a picture of us two with sound on it. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, damn, bruh. We done came a long motherfucking way,
Oh, yeah.
man. Man, no, man, but Steve,
mean,
bro,
That's funny.
like honestly, man, I just want to shout you out because like I was watching your podcast way before I started doing mine.
Yeah.
And the same thing, like you just said, like y'all progression and stuff. And then I remember I hit you up and I was like, man, like where you get the mics from? And da-da-da-da. You was like,
Right.
man, we got this shit from the Goodwill, bro. Like,
Oh,
it's
right,
whatever.
yeah, like-
and it's just like, talking with you or messaging with you or whatever, like that just kind of propelled me to like, man, I can fucking do this
Oh,
shit, bro.
right,
Like my
like-
man got Goodwill mics and the shit sound good. And I'm like, damn, like I wonder
Oh,
do they
yeah.
got a bunch of shit behind them in a fucking sound boom
Oh,
bar or
right,
whatever.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I just want to shout you out and give you your flowers because you fucking definitely it inspired me. You know what I mean?
appreciate
And
it.
this has been a long time coming. I've
That's
been
dope.
wanting you on the podcast
Oh,
because
yeah.
you have been my inspiration, along with the other great podcasters. But you know,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
whatever. So
It's very humbling. That's nice.
yeah, Monday was Halloween. Tremaine, how was trick or treating with the children?
They take their ass nowhere. Fuck them kids. No,
Damn!
they went trick or
Fuck the
treat.
kids.
Man, we still got candy now.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I'm almost tired of candy.
yeah. Well,
But it was cool though. My
Yeah,
kids,
man.
They were nice. My baby was Wonder Woman.
nice.
My oldest was what was the girl's name on Stranger Things with the sailor joint?
I have no idea. I've never watched Stranger
Oh,
Things.
Yeah.
I'm not good at remembering
Her.
shit.
Her. And my son was Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's. But my dude had the
Mm.
flu. He couldn't even go.
Oh,
He couldn't even,
That sucks,
but he
man.
got an honorary candy bag. They fooled him in the streets, man. His name out here.
Hey,
He's somebody. He got a nice bag of candy, but it was cool though. I'm just kind of happy the shit's over.
Yeah, bro. And this is like, and this is like that like parent stage because we've been eating the candy every night.
Tearing that shit up.
It's
That's the only bad thing about not having kids.
bro.
Like
It's
my dog doesn't get shit. We took our doggy trick or treating. I don't get to eat any of
I
that.
wasn't none
What?
of this.
No, man, but it's like, this is like the time where you kind of start to get tired of the candy. And then, at least for me,
Oh yeah.
probably tomorrow I'm just gonna look through the candy and it'll be all the Smarties and the Almond Joys that I don't want. And I'm
Oh,
like,
whoa.
I mean, I feel like you're
Time
naming the
out,
good
time out, time
candies right now.
You don't fuck with Almond Joy?
no.
Kind
I
of
mean-
kind of human are you, man?
When I see an Almond Joy, I just want to
Oh man, I push you down the flight of steps. What the hell wrong with you?
no.
Almond Joy is amazing.
Wait. So you guys like Almond Joys?
Fucking right,
Yeah.
I do.
I also like Smarties, so I don't know.
I would see.
Alright.
Okay,
Kinda-
I like Smarties,
I
but
eat 'em by
Smarties
default.
just ain't the go-to
Yeah.
for me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Smarties is like the yellow starburst of candies to me.
Yeah.
Why do they exist? We don't fuck with them. I don't like.
I'm going for the.
I mean, I don't know. I like Necco wafers and shit like that.
Oh, I love a good wafer. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You're not alone there, sir. No, you're not. Wafer.
Yes, you is, nigga. I do not fuck with
Aw.
Necco wafer.
You don't fuck with Almond Joy, so I bet, man. This guy.
I don't know, man. Well,
You-
see, okay,
why-
so
no,
like,
no. Why don't you like? Why? Why don't you like Almond Joy?
all right, okay.
What's the reason?
You know what? Like,
Mhm.
one of the reasons why, like, I don't like certain foods is honestly because of the consistency.
The textures and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Like the texture of like a coconut and
See.
just this all like shredded coconut. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
You fuck with guacamole?
yeah,
Okay, see, I about to say.
I fuck with some guac.
See,
You know what I mean? I
Certain-
fuck with some guac.
I feel you like you fuck with texture, but certain textures like the crunchy and the kind of the sound. Yeah,
and I
I
feel
can
like
see the coconut thing. I get you on that.
you know
That
what?
makes
And I feel
sense.
like if I went to somewhere that had a coconut tree and I cracked one off of a branch, that I would eat it and it would be good. But just in the candy form and this, I don't know. I
Yeah,
just,
you
I
just
don't
don't like
know.
the
like German
process.
chocolate cake that got
Yeah,
that got coconut shit in it too.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, man. Halloween for me was good. Me and little man hit the streets.
Thug
And we did our thing. We went Saturday and we went Monday. I wore my costume both times. He was like a robotic morphed Spider-Man,
nice.
and he had like extra like arms.
Oh,
and
so
shit
he was the
that
Iron
they
Spider.
like
it was
not
like
from the movie, but kind of like that. But it looked just a little bit more kind of
Man, he was
I don't
the-
know,
he was
just
the Iron Spider.
upgraded.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Iron
he
Spider.
was the Iron Spider.
I was Darth Vader. My mom bought me a big ass costume that was like 6X, and I could not fit that shit. She was like, "I bought you a costume." I'm like,
Hey,
I wasn't with you, though.
6X.
All right.
I don't know what,
What,
yo,
like, how you?
bro. I had to fold it and put a belt on and then like tuck it under. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I made it work, but it's like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
just my mom. And then like, when she gave me the costume, he was there, so he's like, "You gotta wear that costume." I was like, fuck, I gotta wear this fucking costume.
Shit.
Right.
Fucking costume.
But I mean, Halloween was cool, man. It was just like any other holiday as a parent. You're mildly annoyed for a little while, but
Yeah.
you do it because you want to make the kid happy.
Of
and
course.
all that good stuff. Steve, when you gonna have some kids, man? You should do it. It's awesome.
Hey man, you talking?
no,
You like
I'm
you a
good.
mom? Like,
What?
Like,
No, I mean, I'm
baby,
just,
when you gonna bring me some grandbabies
Like,
home? When you gonna do this for me one time?
Like, I'm reaching that age where it's like, nah,
Yeah.
that's not gonna happen. You know,
No.
I'm at the age where like I feel like I could maybe have one more. By the time that
Yeah.
I'm 40, I mean, of course, I'm not.
I mean,
Whatever.
My girl's
Man.
almost 40, so she
Oh, no,
turned
yeah.
39 this year.
Y'all gotta
Yeah,
do
so
it.
she's
I mean, she
probably.
I mean, when you have celebrities giving birth at like 56.
Nah, she
and
can
shit
do
like
it,
that.
man. Just fuck around and just happen one day. It
Oh,
happen.
yeah.
Like don't rush it. I got 3. Don't rush it. When it happens, it's supposed to happen.
Right.
Don't put no age on it. Just like, fuck it, we do
I
it.
mean,
now.
we're not doing anything to prevent it from happening.
See,
Yeah.
that's the best way to go.
So-
When
is
it's
it
supposed
like-
to happen, it will.
What is it like dating an older woman?
I mean,
A
she's
cougar.
only 3 years older than I am. You know,
I
how
mean-
young
Oh
do you
no,
think I am?
she a vet.
But I'm saying like when she hit that 40 mark, it's gonna be like, okay, I'm a 40-year-old and you're still in your 30s.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
yeah.
Like, I mean, I feel like as a
only
woman,
when you
it's
think
40.
about it like that, she looks a lot younger than I am.
so
you
you're
know.
saying she's what?
Right. I mean,
Hello, nurse.
it's like anytime anybody guesses her age, they definitely guess her age younger than me.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10.
They think you older than her.
But I mean, I got all this gray. I got a nice
wisdom.
salt sprinkle on my beard here.
I got a little bit of that shit too. See, yeah, I feel you.
Speaking of
It's like I don't even have kids. Why am I this stressed?
life, man,
Yeah,
shit.
to fucking do it too.
Speaking of Halloween, I should have segued. How do you say segued?
segue,
I should have segued into this a little earlier, but
Usher did.
Speaking of Halloween, man, I got a little something to say to the Lake County Sheriff's Department in Ohio.
Is it up and stuck? Is it beef?
I feel like it might be some beef because they recently gotten in a little bit of hot water because the sheriffs dressed up for Halloween. Well, not the sheriff; they dressed up the horses in all white to the point where they looked at like Ku Klux Klan horses,
God damn it.
and they put it on IG. Everybody was pissed. A bunch of people was talking stuff, and then they took the post off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they know what they did was a little weird. Like,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
like,
It's like-
come on, man.
That's corny.
You know,
it's like, how is there not one person to be like, this is a bad idea?
Hey, we tripping.
Like, what the
Like,
fuck are you doing right now?
What you doing, bro? Why we doing
right?
this?
Like nobody in the back was like, wait, y'all know y'all putting all white sheets on the. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
So
Right.
not one time I'm like, nah, this ain't it.
I mean, I feel like
this ain't it.
any costume that's putting a white sheet on anything, it's like, oh, you're a ghost.
Ghost?
Like, no, thank you. No,
Yeah,
no thank
bro,
you.
I feel
always
like
goes.
the whole white sheet thing with the eyes cut out died in like the
Then
80s or
Oh,
something,
yeah.
bro. Like,
Then.
yo, we don't want to see that. And it's like, if you got a horse, dress the motherfucker as a dog or something
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
Like, that's not
Right.
even funny.
Make it-
Ghost,
make it
a
cute.
big ass ghost
Well,
horse.
Oh, yeah.
that
Like,
racist
you
shit
know.
ain't- that racist shit ain't cool.
So, I don't know. And I mean, honestly, I'm not saying that they racist. I'm not saying they was trying to be racist, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I got love for everybody, but it's like, bro,
Right. It's like, that's the
Come on.
image that you're
At
putting
some
out there.
point.
yeah, like you guys have to get a little bit more creative with the,
Right.
if y'all gonna do, and anyway, y'all don't need to have no costumes on. Y'all need to be looking for fucking criminals.
Right. Like, I just don't get it at all.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all,
Trying to be cool.
Seabiscuit, let me get this fucking thing on you. And a motherfucker getting robbed on the next street. Come on,
Right.
man.
They
You
are
know,
being funny
so-
shit. It's all these goddamn crimes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't like that. Shout out to the Lake County Sheriff's Department for being sheriffs and putting y'all lives on the line, but don't do no stupid shit like that no more.
Nah, we ain't fucking
Next
with that.
Halloween, just, chill out.
Be the Ghostbusters.
Be the Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
Dress your
right.
horse up
Do
as a
some cute
cat
shit,
or
man.
something.
Right.
If you gotta think about it, if you gotta sit back like, no, nah. So y'all, how many? It was one. They had a horse. Did they
It
cut the eyes
was-
out?
It was two horses, and they took a picture. Both of the horses were side by side. I will put the picture somewhere on the screen now, or maybe before. But it was just,
It wasn't. It wasn't it.
Right. Like,
that's just
I mean,
like
if
bad
you have a
taste.
lineup of horses in different Halloween themed costumes, like one's a
Yeah.
ghost, one's like a Frankenstein
See,
horse,
that
and
makes
one's
it.
like,
Yeah.
like, okay, that makes it
You see
like
the sheet like
acceptable. But you put multiple horses,
Multiple sheets.
right? Like, get
Bro.
the fuck out of here.
this ain't it.
Yeah, man.
We
This ain't it, man.
We ain't fucking with that. Racism is childish. We don't fuck with that. That's little dick energy. We don't do that racism stuff. We don't do that.
Yo, so
It's bad shit.
I bought this pack of matches from
We got stick matches.
from
Hey, look at the
Dollar
smile.
Tree?
Look at the smile.
I know, right?
I like my
Uh,
stick matches.
I know, I do. Because like I went to Dollar Tree and I got like 10 packs of them dollar matches with 32 things in them for $1.25, and it's
Oh, man.
like
That's the greatest deal in America.
greatest deal in America.
America.
I ain't fucking with these Bics. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that Bic. That Bic is
Oh.
sitting right there. You know what I'm saying?
When the last time you had when the last time you had some chapstick to last the whole way?
I don't know.
Exactly.
It's been a long time, but I mean, you know what?
Do
I
people
like.
really finish chapstick?
Yes, women do, not men.
I swear, I've never seen nobody finish a chapstick in life. That shit is impossible.
No, man, but
Matches,
I mean,
though, that's you know what? It light better too. Like it burn like a good
Oh,
good
right.
clean.
I like
burn.
these because A, they're cheaper.
True.
B, it looks cooler when you light something with a match versus a lighter.
Right.
I don't know why. I just feel like that. And 3, I feel like it gives it like a different flavor.
Right, it
Told you,
tastes
that's what I'm
better.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like
Hey.
whatever because we smoking tobacco right now. And it gives the
Always.
tobacco, you know, like a different type
Right.
of like flavor when you first hit it. But I don't know, man. Shout out to all the people with matches. And we was talking about the horses a second ago. Put in the comments, anybody watching, if you have a horse, put in the comments what you dress your horse up as for Halloween this
Right.
year.
Man, if you got a horse, you tight.
I know,
Who
right?
the fuck just got horses?
If you got a horse, I'm gonna interview you. I want you to
Right.
come on the show because I want to talk about your horse.
Right, can I borrow $10?
Right.
Man, what?
Because I want one. I want a horse.
You got a whole horse for a pet.
Steve, man, tell me about the podcast and like where you guys like want to take it. Like, do you guys just kind of want to stay on YouTube and keep it like that, or do y'all want to, you know, bring it? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, wait, don't answer.
Give me a little time to think about it.
And I'll be able to just edit this little piece out because I'm the shit at editing.
You want to go to the top?
I mean, as far as what we want to do, is like we just want to continue what we're doing now,
Yeah.
but just the opportunity to do more with it. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Yeah.
Nice.
like we just want to continue being a podcast. Like we talk about it all the time. Of like we'll just do it forever. Like if there's still people watching it, you know, we'll just keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But like we don't have any expectation. Like that's the whole thing. Is like we don't have any expectation to blow up all of a sudden.
Y'all just chilling.
We
Right?
do-
Like
doing it for the pure essence of fun.
right, like it's fun to have, you know, set aside time to just hang out for, you know, even if it's just an hour.
Yeah.
But like a lot of the times, like life and shit happens, so we'll go
Exactly.
weeks without it. So, like that's the whole thing about like if we were more consistent, I feel like we'd be more inclined to grow faster.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I
Man, oh, go ahead.
I got a question for you. Who was the person that made you realize that, like, you know what? I can do this shit.
I feel like seeing a lot of like, or a lot of the podcasts that I listen to are just like comedy podcasts of people just talking to each other.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like a lot of podcasts, like early on, it was like the H3 podcast, but they were a lot more of just like talking about people.
Okay.
So I mean, it's kind of not as much.
That
as
dude's
them-
wife is kind of hot though.
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie to you.
We'll do.
The dude on the podcast that he's talking about, this H3 dude, he got famous from reacting to other YouTubers' videos, and he would kind of be a little mean with it, and he kind of gained fame
From being like
from
being
from
mean.
that. Well, no, what he would do is he would like break down pranks that were obviously fake.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And he kind of blew up from that, and then he started a podcast. And he has a wife, and like I feel like she's from a different country. He went to the country, met her, and then they got married. And she looked weird at first, but now she look good. Probably because they get money.
Right, yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's,
fashion
it's
company
definitely
and
because they
shit.
got money.
Do she? She got her own fashion company and
Oh
shit?
yeah, like Teddy Fresh.
Oh, damn.
Teddy Fresh. That's a cool name.
like they have teddy bears and shit all over all their
They got
stuff.
teddy bears?
But like they're
Respect, they Teddy Fresh. They gotta have teddy bears.
like they selling teddy bears?
I mean, I don't know that they're selling teddy bears, but they're like their logos and shit are always like teddy bears.
Mm.
But like they're really on like 90s, like early 90s, like
Yeah.
color blocking and shit. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, you know.
I like the H Street podcast.
Oh yeah.
That dude is funny as hell. And it's
Right.
like, it's cool because like when he is talking about a subject, like I feel like he really, like that's how he really feel. Like he's not just
Oh yeah. Like
saying
he
it
gets
for
fucking
the
canceled. and,
yeah, you
shit
know what
all
I'm
the
saying?
time.
You know, like, he's had a whole rise and fall and rise all the way back up.
Oh,
you know what I
right.
mean? So
But I mean, like listening to his stuff and like just like the banter and stuff between him and his cast or his like production crew and shit like that kind of stuff, and like the Joe Rogan podcast early on, like I don't really fuck with that anymore.
oh
You don't
really?
fuck with Joe Rogan no more.
Oh no, I don't really.
I love Joe Rogan still.
Like, I don't
Like,
know.
I
I
love
don't watch
Joe
it as
Rogan.
much as I used to, but like he wanted to go. He wanted the Mount Rushmores of this shit.
Oh,
Like I
for
mean,
sure.
you know
Oh,
this.
yeah.
for
Top
sure.
dog.
Like I don't know, just like a lot of the controversy and shit with him, and like the type of
Yeah.
guests and stuff that he showcases. It's just like not my cup of tea. But when he does it with like his comedian friends,
Oh,
like
yeah,
that
it's
shit's
good.
hilarious. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
I be
for
forgetting
sure.
I be forgetting he a comedian at times.
Oh, right.
I'm like, why is Joe? I'm like, oh yeah, he came from doing stand up and shit. That's how he got to where he became what he
You
is
know what's
now.
so crazy though about Joe Rogan? Like, I really like the UFC. I had no idea
He was
this
a
man
comedian.
was a freaking comedian.
Oh, yeah.
You just thought he was a commentator. He's like, oh, he got a podcast. Like,
Right.
no, he
Well,
got a-
all right, so like I watched this old show called News Radio, and he's
Yeah.
on that show, and the show is funny as hell.
damn news radio.
Right.
Old
Back
as
when
hell.
He had
Old
hair.
as
and
hell,
shit.
yeah.
And then it's like I didn't see him
On
for
Fear
years
Factor?
and years.
You remember he was
Yeah,
always on Fear
right.
Factor?
But like I never watched Fear Factor, and then I started tapping in with the UFC, and I started watching it a lot, and I just
There you
seen
go.
him a lot,
Yep.
and I'm like, man, and then the podcast came, and I'm like, and then one day I was listening to stand up comedy on Pandora, and he like popped, he popped through the channel. And he was funny as hell, and I'm like, damn, this dude has
I
been
like
a
him.
comedian for dude. He's actually pretty funny.
Man, he
I'm
is
not gonna
funny.
lie to you.
What you like him better as the podcaster or the UFC dude? I like him better as the UFC dude. He's
UFC dude, bro.
Man, what?
Yeah.
I miss Mike Goldberg. I want him to like. I don't know where Mike Goldberg is, but the new dude, John Attic, he cool. But
Yeah.
Mike Goldberg and
I like what's the old fighter dude that
DC.
yeah,
Daniel
DC.
Cormier? Yeah.
I love DC, man.
Yeah.
I didn't like him as a fighter because he was like whack.
Whoa,
but-
whoa.
My bad, DC.
Whoa.
Don't come and beat my ass.
Hey,
no, fuck
you-
that. You won't beat my ass. Nigga, I'll
Whoa,
beat your ass.
whoa.
Anyway.
How you gonna
Yeah,
say,
fuck that dude. I don't-
Hey, how you gonna say DC was weak?
No, man, my bad. I just didn't like him because
What do you do?
he was John Bones Jones like arch enemy, and I am a huge John Bones Jones fan.
That wasn't no artillery,
And-
man. He cooked his ass both times.
You know what I'm saying?
He twice baked potato that ass.
Yo, man.
Pow.
These guys were arguing at a press conference, and John Bones Jones said some of the most gangster shit ever. He said, I beat you after a weekend of cocaine and hookers. Sit down and shut up. Like, that was the most. That's what I said when I fucking seen that.
I be forgetting he did say that shit. That second time though, when he hit him on the spin around when he came, man, that ass of him was great.
Bro.
Hey, that's what, hey, he about to fight Stipe. How you feel about that?
Who?
You ain't know that?
John Bones Jones about to fight again?
He about to fight Stipe. How you feel about that?
It's been what?
Oh, you didn't know?
How many years since
Bro.
he fought?
This is how they got it planned out. This is how this shit about to orchestrate. They got him
Let me
fighting.
know.
They got him fighting Stipe in like the next few months or so. He gonna fight Stipe, and the winner of that is gonna fight Ngannou for the title. So you might be seeing John Jones against Francis Ngannou for the UFC championship, and that scares me.
Yo, man.
That's gonna be the one to break everything. Cause they remember they was talking about Izzy fighting him.
Yup.
I
Yup.
don't. Hey, Izzy's that guy, but I don't.
When I first heard that, I was like, yo, is he about to beat the shit out this motherfucker? Yeah.
that's
And then I was,
That
and then it just didn't happen. And
it's John,
bro.
he different.
Man, yo,
he really the one.
John Bones Jones, if you're watching the podcast right now, man, tap in and you know what I'm saying? Come through, bro. What do you guys think about Logan Paul beating Anderson Silva?
I think Logan Paul needs to stop fighting these old men.
Hey man, it was cool.
Facts.
It was cool. I respect the hustle, what he doing, but it's like he fighting people he know he's supposed to should win. Granted, I ain't gonna.
Hey, man, you fucking up the rotation.
Oh, I'm
Right.
sorry. Hey,
Yo, man.
I'm sorry.
Ladies and
It's
gentlemen,
tobacco. It's tobacco.
fucking Tremaine gets the boo.
Hey, you gonna boo me?
I'm sorry, man.
I
I give you an
flip this
applause
whole
to make
motherfucking
it.
shit over.
No, this is
I
just
mean,
a
we
card
gotta have
table.
it.
You can't.
I
like,
turned
it'll
this
be
whole
easy to flip
motherfucker
over.
upside down, and I'm sorry, bro.
No, man, but you know what? The thing
Podcast
about
I fuck with him because he from here. He Ohio dude, man. He gonna
the
get my
thing
love.
about him is like, okay, if you're fighting other, influencers,
Mhm.
whatever, you
Right.
fighting Nate Robinson, you fighting these guys, whatever.
Beat the shit out of
It's
Nate
cool
Robinson.
because like it's a spectacle, and I'm not hating on no young dude getting his money. Get your money, my man.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like I seen a thing today, or maybe a couple of days ago, and it said Logan Paul 6-0 as a professional boxer.
Like,
Fight
nah.
somebody who's actually a boxer who is boxing right now.
we know that's not gonna happen right away. It's
Bro,
gonna,
I feel like that's not going to happen at all.
It's
Like,
gonna
I mean,
happen-
he's
it's
been
gonna have to
boxing
happen
for
eventually.
years. How many big matches does he have?
I mean, he fought.
like, I don't
Anderson
even follow
Silva.
this shit. I follow, like,
Well,
the
no, I
fucking-
mean,
He knocked out Tyron Woodley though. He knocked him out. You seen it?
that's the only one that I'm like, okay, you might have did your thing because Tyron Woodley
He
is
knocked him.
like
He was fucking
a fucking
champion.
beast.
He fought 2 UFC former champions. Like he ain't fighting scrubs, but he just fighting motherfuckers is like not in their lane. He ain't fighting real.
yeah,
boxers.
but like,
I get what you're saying though. Like, he
yeah,
gotta fight
but
credible
who was the dude that he fought? Ben Askins
people.
or something like
Ben
that?
Askren, the dude, the fucking Masvidal knocked out in like
Yeah.
in 0.5 seconds with
Yeah.
a knee to the head.
Yeah, you know
Like-
what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, fight.
Shit, fight Dylan Dennis. He be talking. See, I respect what he doing because he really getting his money.
He
a
getting
hella-
his
hella-
money.
He a
bro.
hell of a
He's
marketer.
getting paid.
He just sold a house in Calabasas for like 16 M's. Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, he's smart. Boy got a hell of a team behind him. But like you fighting all these UFC dudes, which is cool, but it's like fight a real boxer.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that Anderson Silva was gonna knock him the fuck out.
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
too.
And
he dropped him.
I almost put money on it with somebody, but see the way my bank account is set up, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't put
ain't
the
bet
money
no
up.
shit.
Right.
I ain't bet on nothing.
and
No,
I'm happy that I didn't bet, man. I was
You'd have been
I was
mad.
mad. But see, then I was thinking, this is not old Anderson Silva. This is Anderson
He's
Silva.
45.
45 years old, and he's an old guy, and he
In
he
great
been
shape.
chilling, and you know what I mean.
I can't beat his ass.
Facts, but
wouldn't even try. I was like, oh, yeah, that's
no, man, I'll probably beat his ass. No, I don't.
No, he gonna cook your ass.
He'll cook me.
Hey man, he gonna beat you up and make you cry like Tony Braxton and break my heart in the shower. Just imagine how you gonna cry. You gonna cry and look at your hands like, fuck out of here.
Did you guys see the trailer for A Christmas Story, the reboot?
Man, hell no, I ain't see that.
You didn't see it? Did you see it?
Christmas Story. No.
Like
Remember the one, Ralphie?
Ralphie coming back.
So
I'm against it.
everybody,
I'm biased already.
like, I already don't want it.
everybody who
sorry.
don't know, A Christmas Story is coming back. Ralphie is coming back. So look,
What's
Like-
the story? Give it to me.
the story is his dad has passed away. There's an old woman in the trailer. I don't know if they just completely got a new old lady and now they trying to say that's his mom, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think it's his mom because the story takes place. He has a wife and he has 2 kids. He's going back to his old hometown for Christmas at his mom's house. He's trying to put Christmas together. His dad has passed away in the story. They say something about it in the trailer.
Yeah.
He's trying to get Christmas together, and it's kind of frustrating him. And he's like, "Damn, how did Dad just make this Christmas special without so much effort? And it's taking me so long. You know what I
Right.
mean?" The kid who got his tongue stuck on the pole is in the movie. He still lives in the town, and the dude Flick, the one who was cursing and got his ass whooped at home by his mom when Ralphie's mom called, he owns a bar and they all friends, and it's just, about him
Yeah.
trying to get Christmas together. But like, y'all have to watch it.
Like,
Everybody tap in. Like, at first when I first seen the picture of it, I was like,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
35 years later, man, what the fuck? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's been. But then
Right.
I seen the trailer and I'm like, okay, this might be cool. And his wife is a funny chick who I've seen in stuff that I can't remember right now, but she's funny.
oh, yeah.
You gonna watch
Like,
that?
I mean, Probably. But to be honest, like, I know that everybody's seen A Christmas Story 1,000,001 times.
I got a
But
confession for you.
I
I've
don't-
never seen it before.
Yeah,
Stop.
like I was about to say, I don't remember
I've
ever
never-
watching it from beginning to
Bro, I've
end.
never watched that movie.
Like,
I've never watched that movie.
like,
Ladies
sorry,
and gentlemen,
we
I'm
just
gonna be
crushed
honest
it.
with you. I ain't never
tap
watched
in
it.
and comment if you are disgusted at these two
I'm
gentlemen.
sorry, bro. I've never watched that movie.
Y'all,
before.
wait, no. Because like
Like, I get this
TNT
all the time with all kinds of fucking
Yeah,
movies. It's like,
no.
sorry, dude.
TNT plays it for 24 hours
I get
every
that.
year on you guys
and
have
I ain't
never
watching none of them hours.
Like, you know what I'm doing on Christmas? I'm eating
Not that.
cookies and fucking
I got kids, man.
playing
I don't give a
with
fuck about
toys
Ralphie
and shit.
now.
they would like it too.
My kids ain't watching that shit, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. I can't even get my kids to watch Three Ninjas, bro. Three Ninjas, Tum Tum in them. That's a fucking classic.
Classic.
I can't
Rocky
even.
loves Emily.
Exactly.
But wait, okay, all right. Look, man. Look,
It's not
man.
Rocky loves Emily.
All right, man. Look, bro. So like this is, yo,
Yeah.
Tremaine,
I've never seen it, bro.
Steve.
I'm dead ass serious.
Yo,
I've never
that-
seen it. I have no desire to see that shit. It just never looked good to me.
That's so
It
crazy,
look
and that
weak.
like blows my mind
Hey,
because
I tell you, I ain't see the Lion King. I ain't see the Lion King till I was grown. Dead ass. I'm gonna tell you right now.
you didn't see it as a kid.
I ain't see it as a kid. When they played it in school and shit, like I stayed home on them days.
No,
like,
that's crazy.
hey,
See?
I know, exactly. Now that one really crazy for real. I tell
Lion-
people,
no,
they
no,
look
no,
at me,
no,
they
no, no.
like,
He
you never
cried.
seen the Lion King?
No. It's even more crazy because Christmas Story came out before The Lion King, and it's
Yeah,
a
man.
classic, and you
Like-
guys should have watched it.
Nope.
I was watching the
Nope.
Christmas movies of the time.
Home Alone
Right.
2,
Did y'all see the new Home Alone?
Friday, man.
No.
After
I only watched
after-
Home Alone 1 and 2.
I watched 3 and I was like, all right, I'm never doing this again. This shit was ass.
I'm talking about. Did y'all watch the one that came out like 2 years ago?
Oh, no.
I have no idea who was in
I
that.
don't
So
think
in this one, it kind of has a weird turn because the kid who is at home alone is kind of like the bad guy in this.
Oh,
one.
yeah. I think I have seen that.
And he's like not a good kid, or you know what I'm saying?
I think that's the
Wait-
only reason that
wait a
I
minute.
did watch it.
Question is for you: why are you watching these movies? Why? Why you
Well,
watching
because you know, when my son's here and he wants to watch TV, like his go-to is usually Disney Plus, and we just be
Yeah.
kind of looking around, you
That's
know
a
what I
great-
mean? And
I
mean, I guess
bad. I might want to watch that though, because like now when you said bad, I was like, wait a minute, I got a little twist to it. I'm like, all right,
yeah,
Right.
okay.
like you didn't feel sorry for him in this one. You like, what the fuck that kid?
you had that
like,
shit coming, huh, little buddy? All right,
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
ass little kids.
they've definitely kept the Home Alone franchise
Keep
going,
it
and they doing
Saturday
their
on
thing.
Sunday and pop
Hey.
that in the microphone real quick. The coffee drink.
I got a
Shout out.
I got a random question. I got a random question. In fact, I guarantee. I got a question. That both none of y'all can answer the question. And guarantee nobody get it right. If I do, I'll be shocked. What is the only Disney movie that was rated PG-13? If you get this shit, I'll be shocked. Cause
Disney movie that was rated PG-13.
Only one Disney movie ever been rated PG-13. One.
Guys, help us out.
Guarantee nobody can get it. I know what it is.
Only Disney movie that was rated PG-13.
Can you give me the decade it was in?
The 90s.
Okay.
It's an actual movie.
Huckleberry Finn?
No.
All right. I don't know.
I have no idea.
It is called The Swing Kids. It is about kids being in like 1930s Germany during like the whole Holocaust and everything. Hitler and everything.
What the what?
Yeah, man. Look it up. You can look it up right now. It's called The Swing Kids.
Disney's
Man.
Disney fucking with Nazis?
That movie was
I
never really
mean,
talked about. Like,
What
Disney, you know,
yeah, I mean, they got a lot of dark shit behind them, but hey,
Damn.
I mean,
son.
I fuck with them though, a little bit.
it's known knowledge that, Walt Disney was kind of,
Yeah,
yeah.
he wasn't a good guy.
sympathetic.
Yeah.
Did not. Yeah.
He wasn't the best guy.
He was
And
not a
it was
good-
like,
he
I
was
feel
not a
like
good
all
human.
the movies from Disney kind of have like a dark, weird past.
Because they had
All of
a
'em.
dark childhood.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah. I watched the movie about the lady that sold him the story of Mary Poppins,
Oh, okay.
and apparently,
Yeah, what happened
like,
with that? So I'm looking at you right now. I'm like, what you mean by that one?
Mary Poppins was not the story that was put
Portrayed
out
in the movie.
in the movie.
Okay.
Like the dad was like a loser guy because her dad was a loser guy. Like the lady who wrote Mary Poppins.
Right.
And those two clashed a lot over him wanting it to be more family oriented and light versus her. She wanted it to be more
Real.
yeah,
raw.
more real. I'm not sure what the name of the movie is, but that's a pretty good movie because like it gives you like the kind of the history of her and it, it's kind of like the movie Mary Poppins but in a fucked up way.
Oh yeah.
And it's, it's good. Yeah, it's a good movie.
I've never seen Mary Poppins either.
Me neither. I
It's
ain't
a lot of
never seen Mary
movies I've
Poppins.
never seen. I was just like, that shit looks weird.
You seen it?
Of course I've
he's
seen
seen it.
Mary Poppins. I've seen Mary Poppins. What about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? You gonna
What the
fuck
fuck
with
is
that?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
No.
I
What
heard
is
of Chitty
that?
Chitty- I heard of Chitty
Right.
Chitty Bang
What
Bang.
is that?
I don't know what the fuck it is. But
I
heard
mean,
of it, though.
it's just like a fucking, it's a white person movie. I don't know.
Random fun facts when you have the first white person on the channel.
Chitty Bang Bang.
Yo, man, shout out to you, Steve. Yo, so
Hey.
I see that you got the hat that has the, you know what I'm saying? Show the people, like, the top of it. Saturday on Sunday podcast hat,
Yeah,
and on the brim it says subscribe.
that name is
So,
hard.
dude, facts. That
I
name
fuck
is
with
hard.
that name like genuinely. I fuck with that.
All
name
right,
is
so
hard.
Steve, let me ask you this question. Like, what do you think about like merch and stuff? Is that something that you think that you guys will start to do?
Well, I mean,
or-
merch has always been available. You just got to reach out.
yeah.
You want something, we could probably make it happen. But I have my own personal Society 6 page where you can buy some Saturday on Sunday merch
okay,
with caricatures of our face on it.
okay.
That's
you can get
cool.
it on shirts. You can get it on a fanny pack.
Yo, man, shout out to Society
Hey.
6, man. You know what I'm saying?
So search Aardvark the Mantis on Society 6.
You got a you got like a Facebook page for it, or like can I put some type of link in the description or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, there's a link to it. There's a,
Send me a link. I'll put it in the description.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's all we do.
Click the link in the description below.
Yeah. Speaking of links and stuff like that, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is partially brought to you by A Plus Waterproofing. Go look up A Plus Waterproofing on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Hit them up. If you mention the podcast, you will get 15% off. And like I have said before, waterproofing is super expensive because I used to do it for a living. And I'm going to tell y'all one thing. It's about to be winter. It's about to be December. It's going to start snowing soon. All winter, you're going to have all that snow on your roof. You know what I'm saying? It's going to build up all winter. And then in the fall, it's going to melt and it's going to come down and it's going to be in your
springtime.
yeah,
That shit gonna
springtime, my
suck.
bad. And it's going to be in your basement and it's going to flood your basement probably at some point, maybe. And you're going to need to, get your stuff waterproofed. And you're going to wish that you called A Plus Waterproofing before because, it's something that you need. So shout out to A Plus Waterproofing. I'm going to have the owner on here soon. I'm going to interview him, my man Ray. And shout out to them. Another person at Akron doing a thing on the business side, Freeze. You know Freeze, right?
Yeah.
Steve, you know who Freeze is? Local
think
Akron
so.
rapper, entrepreneur.
I don't think so.
All right. Freeze is a local Akron rapper. And I mean, I don't even want to say local because, you know what I'm saying?
Global.
Shout out to 7th Floor Clothing. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely past local. And this announcement is definitely a lot more past local. He got a mixtape or new music. He got new
Song
music
with
coming
Snoop.
out November 4th.
That's
Song with
hard.
Snoop.
Yeah, that's
It's-
hard.
Hell yeah.
It's not many niggas from, you know what I'm saying,
Tomorrow, right?
Akron.
That's tomorrow, right?
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tap
Everybody, midnight, go to your favorite streaming service and look up Freeze. You know what I'm saying? And
For
you
sure.
gonna hear a banger with him and Snoop. And you gonna hear old bangers anyway. So, and
Shout out to him.
tap in with 7th Floor Clothing in Akron, Ohio. Go ahead, tap in with them.
Him and the boy Frank.
Yep, my
Shout
man
out to
Frank.
them. Shout
You
out
know
to them.
Frank?
But I know everybody.
Yo, man, I don't know Frank, but shout out to Frank.
You know Frank.
I don't know Frank, man. But shout out to Frank and Freeze. You know what I mean?
You know Frank.
That sound like some old niggas
Hey,
at
man,
the
hold on.
at the bus stop. You know Frank?
Hold on, man. I got like a random ass story. So like when me and my cousin, we used to be on some young shit, just walking down the street. Man, we seen this old dude randomly on some drunk high shit. He was on some shit. He pulled up on me and my cousin, like rolled up in the car, like, "Hey, y'all niggas know Craig?" We like, "No." He was like, "Nigga, I'm Craig." And just mashed off and just pulled off all aggressive. And we just looking at each other like, "The fuck is that about?" Like,
Well,
and
fuck.
for the rest of life, like every night he's like, "Fuck, you know who Craig is?" Nigga, I'm Craig. Like it was just so random, bro. Like I think we walking to get some food or something. Like he just pulled up in the car and just
What did he
stopped.
say?
He just pulled up on us like, he's like, "Hey, y'all niggas know Craig?" Like, "No, I don't know Craig." He's like, "Guess what? I'm Craig." And just pulled off and just looked at us like, "Get the fuck out of here, man." We just look like,
That's funny
Right,
as hell,
man, like-
bro.
bro, I've had
It's
so
like-
much random shit happen to me in my life. I could just be like, I got stories for days.
I got another story.
Go
Whoa, let
Like,
me.
what would he have done if you said, yeah,
Yeah.
I know him?
Yeah, I know
Like,
him.
no,
Craig.
you don't.
No, you don't. Fucking Chris.
Cause I'm him. Bro, it was probably like 2001 or something. I was walking to the bus stop to go to school at Central.
Hey.
This crackhead stopped me and with a serious ass face, he said, "Hey, bro, you want to buy this plate?" I said, "What?" He said, "You want to buy this plate?" This motherfucker pulled out a plate. It was not clean. It ain't have a knife with it, a fork, no food on it.
Hey,
like,
man,
nigga,
not-
no, I do not want to buy
Did
this
it have a
plate.
picture, nothing?
A used plate?
I am 15 years old and I'm trying to go to school, sir.
Right.
I do not. No, I would not like to buy a
Look
plate,
here, Sylvester,
sir.
if you don't get the fuck out my face, let me go learn. I ain't got time for this shit this morning.
I got this plate.
like, this motherfucker trying to sell me a used plate, like an 8-off plate. Or
Crackheads are funny, man. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
yeah.
lie to you.
They
Crackheads are funny and crackheads are helpful because, like, I definitely remember my friend Ben. Shout out to Ben. His dad had hella money. I used to go to his house, and there was this crackhead that used to cut their grass, walk their dog, watch us from time to
I mean,
time.
that's a
when we
lot
was
of
playing
trust to put in
there.
a crackhead to walk your dog. It's like,
Hey,
they might
man.
sell your dog for crack.
I feel like he had a lot of trust in his crackhead because they
Right.
was working
Like,
together for
yeah,
so
they're-
long. But I
Right.
don't know.
It's like he's doing
I don't
everything.
know.
Yo,
I can
man.
trust him with my dog.
Shout
for
out to all the
sure.
crackheads, man. You know,
That's-
you know what
You
I'm saying.
get it
Like,
done.
shout out to all the helpful ones. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
I
I've paid a
mean, shit.
crackhead to cut the grass a few times.
Yeah.
You know
I've
what I mean?
I've never paid a crackhead to do anything.
No.
Shit.
I just like
Shit.
roll my window up and like, sorry.
Hey,
Like most of the time, they're just like, "Hey, man, you got a cigarette?" It's like, sure. It's like one day I was on Arlington, coming out of like I don't know, Mr. Heroes,
Ooh,
and
shout out to
like-
Mr. Hero.
right?
what you get from Mr. Hero?
It's always the Roman burger every time.
No tomatoes or tomatoes.
Tomatoes,
Ah,
everything on it.
Damn.
I can't fuck with tomatoes, man.
But it's like I live right up the road, so it's just like, I only brought one cigarette, and like
You ain't getting it, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
like bro, like
No,
I got
like-
enough just for me.
I ain't got the pack.
it's like I only got this one. They're like, I'm like, you can have it, and they fucking took it right out of my hand. It's like, all right,
Man, you
Damn.
want, you want a pre-smoke cigarette?
Right.
All right. You deep in this shit to somebody.
Damn. He
It's
took it.
real.
Right.
He took it out of your
It's like-
hand.
all right.
Hey,
you know,
little
you
brother,
can
let
have
me
it.
get that
That's
cigarette
yours.
off you right there one time. Let me enjoy that with you one time. Fuck with me, DJ. Come on, let me holler at you one time.
In the words of Devin the Dude, the almighty dollar, it ain't what it used to be. Hobos used to ask you for $1. Now the motherfuckers ask you for $3.
Hey,
Yo, man. I don't know. Oh, and speaking of the Freeze thing again, shout out to GoldenEye 95. He's the one that produced the track with Freeze and Snoop.
that's
So
all.
shout out to him, Akron producer. If you need beats, you know what I'm saying? Tap in. You know what I mean?
I wonder if he got his name from really GoldenEye, like the game.
Do. I don't know. I'm trying to do the
that's random.
pause music of GoldenEye, which is one of the hardest video game beats of all time.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what game got the greatest video game music of all time?
What?
LA Noir.
Pro Skater.
Wait, hold on. You go and then you go.
LA Noir.
I never played LA Noir. That's the one where you're like a detective in like
Bro,
the 30s, right?
That's by far one of my favorite video games of all time.
Shout out to LA
It's definitely
Noir.
in my top 5, top 10 all time.
Is that Rockstar?
Hell yeah. Cole goddamn Phelps.
Shout out to
man.
LA Noir.
My dude Cole Phelps. He had all the suits back in the day.
Can I just do a toast because I'm happy that you guys are here?
I don't even like y'all dudes in real life. I'm just fucking.
Yo, man.
I got
Shout out to y'all,
shit.
man. Shout out to the Saturday on Sunday podcast. Shout out to the Unknown No Name podcast. And shout out to all of us sitting here.
That's really a
Just-
dope ass name. Y'all get hoodies. And shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, that
I just said that shit like they be like, damn, he say that shit a lot.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
I really fucked with the name when I like
really
some shit. I'm like,
appreciate
hey,
it.
that's really a dope ass name.
Facts, bro.
It made
because
me, it made me wish like, I wish I'd have fucking thought of that shit.
Ah.
Man.
I,
Hey.
mean, I like the Unknown No Name podcast. That's pretty good.
bro, I was sitting there. We were talking about the podcast, me and my boy, and he was talking to somebody, and the person was like, "Well, what's the name of the podcast?" He was like, "What's the name?" I was like, "It's the Unknown Podcast," and it ain't got no name. And then it was just like Unknown No Name, and it's like fire, bro. You
I mean,
know,
it's a good like
yeah,
abbreviation.
UNP, you know,
Right.
and I mean, I like it because I feel like it gives a broader feel to the stuff that we can do and talk about and whatever, because it's like once you have, just like y'all, you know what I'm saying, like y'all's is a super broad name to where you can talk about whatever, because drink champs, if they're not drinking, people are going to be like,
right.
why am I watching Drink Champ? You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
it's like Nori and DJ EFN, shout out to both of them, are both like older guys. And it's
Yeah.
like, y'all be doing this podcast and it's fueled on drinking and the name
Right.
is Drink. And it's like, damn, y'all gonna have to like really
Right.
Drink.
not drink one day.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
You
it's
can't
like-
just.
I went
Drink.
on the Puff and Politics podcast, and they fuck it up.
You went on that podcast?
Hell
They
yeah,
fuck it up.
Bro.
It's like fucking.
Shout out to the
clouded.
Puffin, you know what I'm saying? But see,
Like-
yeah, bro, I was thinking that same
It's like
thing.
Fucking. Anthony was dead. I'm like, this is fucking great.
Yo,
They
There's
brought
so much
up the
going on.
fucking
Oh,
fucking
God.
leaf blower or air pump fucking thing and
Oh,
shut it
man.
out the fucking
Yeah,
thing.
man. See, because because like I don't want to be like tied down to one type of thing. You
Oh,
know what I'm
right.
saying?
You want to do a lot of different things.
Yeah, I want to do a lot of different things. I want to have different people have different shows on the channel. Like I want,
Oh,
like
right.
I want to have some people just man.
I'm gonna do a podcast. You should come on mine sometime.
I'll come on your podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Will you come on my podcast?
I'm kind of the co-host. I'm kind of here every week.
Facts. He's
Yo,
the
can I be the
co-host.
first white guy on your podcast?
You the Jackie Robinson, the white dudes for this shit, man.
He's the first
The Jackie Robinson, the,
You know what's so-
the Willie O'Ree, a white dudes of the
fire.
of the podcast.
You know what's so
That's
crazy
dope.
though, Steve, is that you was probably the first white person on the Puff and Politics podcast.
Right.
Oh, them black guys.
Oh yeah.
Them niggas in that van
I'm gonna say, oh, them
smoking on
niggas.
that tobacco.
Like
Yeah.
fucking 5 blunts going around.
All right,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So how can I watch that? Because was that like, did you did you save it or like did you see it on Facebook or?
I think it's on Facebook. I don't know if they had. I think that they had a YouTube.
they had their own
channel.
page on Facebook too, right?
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody who was in the Puff and Politics podcast. My man Rico, my man Nolan P. Ryan. I don't know the other guys. I'm sorry, y'all. But
Oh, yeah.
shout out to Nolan P. Ryan. He has his own podcast with his girl, or I'm not sure if it's with his girl.
Oh yeah.
And then shout out to my man Rico El Dro, got the live at 225 jumping off, man. Interview coming soon with my guy.
Shout out to Rico.
I just need to contact him, man. You know what I'm saying?
You better reach out.
Yeah, man. I need to reach out. Oh, and I need to reach out because I want to interview him before the Ohio Entertainment Awards,
Oh yeah.
which is, I believe, I don't know. I think it might be this weekend.
I mean,
believe
I
I
don't
don't
know.
I think it might be this weekend. I have to check something and look at the stuff. I don't want to do it right now, but shout out to everybody who is nominated. People are flooding on my timeline saying that they nominated my man Desmond D. Will Williams, producer of the year, my girl Tylista, businesswoman of the year, my man Rico, he
Shout
got
out
the
to the homies.
podcast of the year.
Shout out to the homies.
And numerous other people who I can't remember, but shout out to y'all. I went and voted, ladies and gentlemen. If you would like to vote, just go on Instagram. Go to OH_chips, and he'll have a way for you to vote on the Ohio Entertainment Awards. Shout out to OH Chips, man. I always talk about him because I get a lot of my news and topics from that page. I asked a nigga to come on the podcast, but he just left me on scene. So, nigga, you better, you know what I'm saying, hit me back up. But, shout out to them. And shout out to everybody who is a part of, nominated for, or performing or whatever at the Ohio Entertainment Awards. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So another thing, Akron related, that is cool. Are you guys going to vote in the upcoming election?
Of course I
Yeah.
am.
Because I'm sure that y'all have been getting text messages and crap
Hey, man,
like the
I
rest
already-
of us.
They been hitting me up like when that fucking U2 album showed up on your phone a couple years ago. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't asked for all this attention. Like,
Yeah.
quit texting me like you know me. You do not know me.
I was literally,
Bernadette, why are you texting me this early in the fucking morning?
I was
Like,
literally
I'm a vote.
just about to
Damn.
say
Leave me
that.
alone.
Hey voter, bitch, you don't know me.
You don't
Right.
fucking
Hi,
know me.
this is Elise. It's like
I didn't
don't
ask
even
you.
know
Like, I
you.
don't want to talk to you,
Right.
man. Fuck outta here. Hey, this is Roger.
But the Black Voters Matters bus rode through Akron this past week. I think it was maybe yesterday, and just trying to spread the word about Black individuals voting in Akron. I said individuals. I ain't really know what to say. Black people, whatever. But
Not black individual.
Black people. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? They rolled through, and it's definitely important. Everybody in the African American, African American community, Caucasian community too. I mean, everybody. I mean, it's important for everybody to vote, and go ahead and vote in this election. I'm gonna vote because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've just been seeing nothing but like hatred from all of the candidates.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, in this election, like one person talking about the girl who want to make abortions illegal.
Oh, right. Fucking
And then
every ad on
Every ad on
ad,
video
everything.
I click on YouTube. No.
I got something in the mail with the same thing on a piece of
Right.
paper. Like,
And the lady
damn,
with all the names, she like
she like Puerto Rican or something.
Oh,
she fine
yeah.
as hell though.
Hispanic.
But yeah, but I mean,
Your words-
they trying to paint her as a
your
bad
words,
guy.
not mine.
Fact, she look good as hell.
Your words, not mine.
Lady, come on the podcast. Let me interview you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Lady.
saying, like, look, if I interview her, it's not going to be no, political, whatever BS. We got
Hey.
113 subscribers. Shout out to y'all.
Hey, we get her. She hard. Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But
Shout
it
out
would
to the
be a
gang.
real interview. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no agenda. I just want to know what's going on because they saying that you fucking up the state. So what do you want to say about it? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then it's taxing Tim Ryan. They saying that
J.D.
he's
Vanson,
you
Tim
know,
Ryan.
they trying to say that he is spending all Ohio's money on crazy stuff and
Oh, right.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody need to go out and vote
Who
and
ran
do your
against
research on these people.
Who ran against Mike DeWine for governor?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. But there's a guy and his name is Bob. And they say that he wants to give more money to the police. He looks racist on the ad. Don't vote for Bob. I don't know
Okay.
what
For Bob.
he's
Right.
running
If you
for.
see Bob's, vote for the other person.
Robert.
No. I'm gonna put all the pictures of the people that we talking about on this thing. But yo, don't vote for Bob because he's trying to
Don't
give the
vote for
cops
Bob.
more money to be just whack and reckless. You know what I'm saying? So
Bob.
nobody vote for Bob.
I don't even think I know nobody named Bob for real.
I know a few Bobs, and they are good people,
Right.
but not this one.
Right.
Don't vote for
this
Bob,
Bob.
y'all.
Don't vote for Bob.
Don't vote for that fool, yo. Tremaine. Sorry. I thought you was gonna say like, yeah. It's that time, man, in the podcast
Oh.
where we gonna do a little something that we like to call Top 3. We got that top 3. So look, Steve, this is a part in every episode where I basically just ask your top 3 favorite of random things that I think about 5 minutes before people get here to the podcast because I just be thinking about it. So,
He gotta go first.
Steve gonna go
I
first.
got time.
Well, okay.
I can't help but look at the camera because that's what I do on my podcast.
Yeah.
I know that
Hey, man,
you guys
I
don't
be
do that
I be
around
looking
here.
all over the place. I be like, I look there, look there.
It's like,
I'ma start
sorry,
looking
I can't
directly
help
at this
it.
See,
shit.
man, I be trying to not look at the camera.
I'm gonna start looking at it now
Just
I be like,
because-
oh, I'm looking at it again.
Right,
I be trying to not look at the camera because Joe Budden and Adam 22 don't look at the camera, and
I mean,
be
who
trying
cares?
to. Yeah, you know, but
Be like Saturday on Sunday.
I'm gonna look at it like
y'all
Everybody
can-
looks
I'm
at the
about to say,
camera.
y'all can look at the camera if y'all want to.
What y'all think with my eyes being all big like this and shit though? Yeah.
What y'all think about it?
No, I'm not doing it. I'm
Like,
Y'all know
Like,
BL? Well, guess what? I'm BL. The fuck? Anyway,
I'm going to call you Larry because that's, I fuck it
sorry.
up.
Not my government name, homie.
no. My niggas be on here and they be like, hey, Larry. I'm like, mother, call me BL,
Like,
mother.
I call Anthony. Everybody calls him Twan. I'm like, sorry,
I'm sorry.
Twan.
I know you.
Yeah, right.
Like, yo, I'm BL.
We go way back. We
Yeah,
go fucking
facts.
Simpsons
You my
impressions.
fr- yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, you my like
We go back to
like,
eighth
bro, you
grade.
my friend in real life.
We go back to eighth grade. Steve just coming up to me and being like, randomly, and I would laugh my ass off and just walk away. And that's what it was. It was funny as hell.
And that's how it started.
All right, top 3 favorite Disney movies.
Oh, I knew you was about to do this.
I'm gonna go first.
Whoa,
we-
whoa. Disney or Disney Pixar? Yeah.
Mother,
Yeah, I'm just saying.
anything that says Disney, favorite movie,
So we can-
Pixar.
Anything that says Disney.
We doing
Pixar
in there? Is it-
Pixar
all right.
included.
It's on-
Okay,
it's on
I am going to go first.
Oh, okay.
All right, so my first, Toy Story,
Just one.
the first one.
Oh.
Love Toy Story.
Most
I
definitely.
remember back in the day watching Toy Story on VHS, and
Yeah.
literally I could say every word to the movie and everybody's part, and I did that like a bunch of times. Toy Story is one of my favorite movies.
Respect.
Toy Story. Okay, this one like this one I just love this movie. The House Guest.
With Sinbad?
Do you guys remember that movie with Sinbad and he came to the white
Ain't
people's
no
house?
Sinbad.
Bro, that movie though. All right, bro, it was a movie.
Hey, that's hard.
I know that I've
It
seen
got
it
fi-
for sure.
They got Phil Hartman.
Do I
Rest in
remember
peace.
anything?
Rest in peace, Phil
No,
Hartman.
not
Yeah,
I know
man.
about-
Rest in peace, Phil Hartman.
Yeah, I
Shout out
definitely
Phil
know
Hartman because he used to be on News Radio, the show with Joe Rogan that we were talking about earlier.
Damn, he was.
Bing bong. Anyway,
Damn, he was on that back then.
yeah, and he was
I know
funny.
that. Shit.
And my third favorite, I'm not gonna lie, me and my son have watched this so many times, and we sing from the show just in random conversation because we love it so much. Encanto.
It's a good one.
Encanto is a,
Bruno. Whoa, whoa.
and you know that's the song I'm talking about.
Exactly. Come on.
We don't talk about Bruno, no. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that is a movie that I feel like children and adults can enjoy. Like, if you chilling with your girl, you can watch that and you'll be entertained and it's cool. Or you could be sitting with your 5-year-old like I was, and it's cool, and you both are
right.
laughing at the same stuff, and
yeah.
it's entertaining. So, Toy Story, House Guest, Encanto, my favorite Disney movies of all time.
I respect it.
It's a good
Respect
list.
it. Put
Good
some
list.
respect on my name.
Okay, is it my turn?
Showtime.
Okay. Are we going from 3, 2, 1?
You can go any
Whatever
way
way
you
you
want,
wanna-
sir.
I mean, I feel like my probably on the list. I had some in my head, and now they're all gone.
It be like that.
Like Toy Story, I don't think Toy Story makes my list, but I feel like
I can respect that.
my number one probably movie that I've seen the most would be Aladdin.
Ooh.
It's always been a good one, and then like The Lion King.
Two.
Facts.
That's a good
That
one.
was the first movie that made me cry.
Wait.
Mufasa dying.
Wait. Is Aladdin 1 or is Aladdin 3?
Aladdin's probably 1.
Okay.
Aladdin's number one.
And then Lion King, and then I don't know. It's hard for a third one.
Oh, I got it. I got my 3.
The
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks.
I got my 3.
Wait, hold on. Question: Have you watched the Mighty Ducks TV show reboot?
No.
Do
Is
you
it
have
good?
Disney Plus,
Yeah.
bro? That shit is funny as hell. It's cool
Yeah.
as hell. Emilio Estevez is like kind of playing the part of the old German guy who worked in the skate shop now.
Okay.
He's like I don't want to be a coach, but these kids are warming up my heart. I think I'm going to be the coach.
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny as hell. The mom of the Gilmore Girls is in there. Dude, it's funny, bro. You should definitely tap in with that show.
Lorelai.
Lorelai is
Oh, man.
on the show,
Did you
and
watch
that
Gilmore
show.
Girls?
Yeah, I watched Gilmore
Did
Girls.
you used to watch Felicity? Gossip
No.
Girl? Hey, I used to watch a lot of shit I probably shouldn't watch as a dude, but hey, man, shout out to the WB shows.
I just watched Gilmore Girls because I thought that the girl was cute. Like, fuck it, I'll watch the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, Tremaine.
Top three.
Top three, boy.
Top three Disney movies.
Wait, this is the match episode.
Top three Disney movies. All right, we're going to start at number one. Remember the Titans.
Hell yeah.
Damn, I forgot
Number
that's a
Yeah.
Disney movie.
That's what I thought of. When you said, what movie you say? It made me think about it. When you said, remember when you said Mighty Ducks, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
okay. It made me think about it.
You fumble the football, I'll put my foot in your John Brown hind parts.
Hey,
That's not how he said
remember
it.
the Titans?
but-
One of the realest movies. That's the movie I seen niggas like really cry in school. Man, when Gary Retier got in, hey, you wasn't human. Remember watching that shit in school? You was not human.
I hated Gary at
Hey,
first, and then I was
man.
like, Gary!
Hey, you was not human if you watched that movie when he got into the car accident. Like,
Man,
if
stop
you ain't,
playing.
If you ain't damn near cried.
Oh, yeah.
or cried,
It-
hey, man, we be in school like.
Like,
the
I've
one
probably
time
watched that movie the most because that was the
Yeah,
movie that
I
you
watched that
watched
movie a
on
lot.
movie day,
Man,
Yeah.
what?
fucking anytime at school.
And especially if somebody like you ain't never, I ain't never seen it. It's like,
Right.
oh, you gonna cry?
Mhm.
They're
It's like we got to bring the white and black kids together. But this is
Man,
Garfield.
That's the
you know?
movie.
Yeah, but see, and
Man, that's
bro,
the shit.
Or
honestly,
Goodrich,
if you trying to convert some angry white or black people
Remember
and
the Titans.
not hating the other race,
Remember
Right.
the
sit them
Titans.
down with some popcorn and remember the Titans, and they're gonna be feeling a little
Right.
different by the end of the film.
Yep.
right, and
you
that's
know.
why I'm not. There's no problem with me being
Yep.
the first white person on.
Wait,
no name, no,
wait.
no name podcast.
Wait, say it again, Steve.
The first white person on the Unknown No Name podcast.
Yeah.
Yo, man, bro, Steve, man, shout out to you, bro, because just shout out to you, man. You know
Just
what
I
I mean?
appreciate it.
Number two.
Oh, sorry.
I
Go
wasn't
ahead.
even done. You ain't about to slight my numbers.
I'm so
Jack.
sorry.
All right. Number two. I'm gonna say Toy Story 3.
Mm.
Man, Toy Story 3 one of the greatest movies of all time. And number 3,
Hold on, wait. Toy Story 3 is the one where they're at the daycare, right?
Russell Hugging Bear. Yeah.
Bro,
With the furnace at the end. Is
Yep.
that?
I almost cried, bro.
I'm about to say,
I was like, me and my dude Tom watched that every day for like a summer, dead ass. Like we grown as hell. It came on Stars every day for like an entire summer. Like that for that summer, we watched Toy Story 3, Bad Boys 2, and the other guys. That shit came on every day on cable for like an
Oh,
entire
yeah.
summer. Like we watched them shits in rotation for like an entire summer. So it's like I know them whole movies back to back. But Toy Story 3,
is that the one where Andy gives his toys
yep,
to?
no,
I'm
oh,
not gonna
no,
lie,
little
nigga
Hey,
almost
hey,
shed a
we
tear
were-
in that
I was sitting there
motherfucker,
watching that
man.
shit. Hey, I'm looking at him. He looking at me. I was like, he's like, hey, bro, I almost feel like I could cry. I said, you too?
Yep.
I was like, I'm not gonna cry
Yeah.
because it's a cartoon, but I was like, it
I
got-
was watching that
Man,
shit.
that's an
I was
OG
watching that
classic.
shit, watching Andy give her those toys, and I'm
I was
like,
oh, you can't do
Andy,
that.
but them your toys.
Them-
Right.
them
I've
belong
been
to
watching
you.
it since you
Right.
was, getting
Them
ready for your
your-
birthday party.
Yeah, bro. I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And number 3, man, this is always a tough one. It's a toss up between. Nah, it ain't no.
Oh
toss-up.
fuck! When did that come out?
That was the first R-rated.
Number 3, Coco.
Ooh, wait.
Coco.
Coco is the one about the Mexican dead
Yep.
people.
Yep. Dead
Oh yeah, I was gonna if that didn't get brought up, I was gonna say
I'm not gonna lie. Stop
Like-
playing because that was gonna be my
Yeah.
honorable mention.
Oh, don't worry. I got one for that.
That's a good movie.
The honorable
I was
mention.
bawling my eyes
Yeah,
out.
bro.
That movie was
Like,
good, bro.
Yeah, I was like, that one got me. I was like, all right, got me.
Yeah.
That one got me. But
Yeah.
honorable mention.
Yeah, give us an honorable mention.
Finding Nemo. Easy. That's the one that really did it for me. It was gonna either be between Finding Nemo and Boat. I'm gonna say Finding Nemo. Yeah.
Steve, you got an honorable mention?
No.
I have an honorable.
Coco.
Well, I
like
got.
Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
I got 2 honorable mentions. Soul, the one with Jamie Foxx.
That's a great movie.
That was
Oh, yeah.
sad
That's a
and good.
Great movie.
And what's that movie called? I know what it's called, and I love it. Moana.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Moana
My
a
son
good
was
one.
like 3 when Moana came out,
Good.
bro. All the music in that movie was incredible.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
The movie itself was incredible.
Yeah.
The story was incredible.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Hey,
I love that movie.
I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart and the deepest parts of my balls, fuck Ernesto De La Cruz. He a fuck nigga. He deserves everything he got, man. I ain't like that. Hey, man, I hate that dude, man. He a horrible. Fuck him in the guitar and all that shit. Ernesto De La Cruz is a horrible human, man.
I thought he was gonna like meet him in the afterlife and be all cool, and it was
Man,
gonna be
he's
like,
horrible.
nice,
That
like,
nigga was horrible, man.
Oh,
oh
He's, a
yeah.
damn, you're an
fuck-
asshole.
he's a fucking bastard, man.
Man, fuck that dude.
Fuck that
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
man.
bro, fuck that dude for
Ernesto
sure.
De La Cruz is poop.
Ernesto
man.
De La Cruz. Oh, question: did you guys watch the new Chip and Dale movie that's on Disney?
Yeah,
Plus?
it was hilarious.
hilarious. Did you watch it,
I took a couple glimpses at it. A couple of blinks. It was good.
bro? Like, I put it on for Larry.
You liked it?
No, he didn't even care because it was a bunch of like older
Oh,
references
right.
that he
They don't
didn't
be
know.
They don't be fucking with the
By the
classics,
end of it,
man.
I'm sitting there laughing. This motherfucker on a tablet. Like, I ain't thinking about what the hell you watching, my
All
lord.
right.
And dude,
I
I'm
mean,
sitting
like,
there
that was
laughing my
definitely
ass
for,
off.
people in their 30s.
You know what though?
Yeah,
I
that
watched-
movie was good. Ugly Sonic was probably one of the
Hilarious.
funniest parts
Oh,
of the movie.
You know what was trash though?
What?
That new Hocus Pocus. That shit was deep fried.
I didn't
ass.
watch it.
That shit
I
was
didn't
It
watch
wasn't
it
good?
either.
Man, that shit was butt cheeks, bro. It
The
was
funny
terrible.
chubby black guy who I don't know his name and I don't know what he was
He
in,
was
but
cool
I
in the
know
movie.
that he's funny.
He was cool.
Yeah.
He was in it, and I was like, "Oh, cool, that'll be cool." But
Man, that movie was deep fried kneecap. It was terrible, bro. That
Damn.
shit was weak, man. They put too much on heavy on like the witchcrafty shit, and then on top of that, it was corny because they ain't put none of the original cast in it. Like
Oh, really?
when you do a reboot, you gotta put like some of
Oh,
the
yeah.
critical people for like the shit. That
Yeah.
back in it. Like
Right.
I'm not really feeling them doing remakes if they gonna do them wrong. They did that.
yeah,
that,
facts.
That shit was
Yeah.
terrible, bro.
Facts.
It was-
Speaking of movies, I have a movie review. Have either one of you seen Black Adam?
No.
It looked dope. I really want to see it though. It's dope.
Damn, I don't want to do it then if it's gonna be a spoiler.
I ain't gonna get fuck. I'm gonna still see it. That don't bother me.
All right, so
Did
let
they-
me give you guys my thoughts of the movie Black Adam. So The Rock just looked like he just should have been in a superhero movie years ago because
I've been-
he's The
right.
Rock. You
I've
know
been
what I'm
saying that shit
saying?
for years.
I mean, he was supposed to be, whatever,
Shazam.
Black Adam for forever.
Yeah. So for that reason, it's like I was kind of like, man, he fits perfectly into this type of genre, so he might not be that good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I went into it kind of like, man, The Rock is probably not going to be good. This is not going to
Yeah.
be that good. The Rock killed it, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that he killed it because throughout a lot of the movie, he didn't really have a lot of dialect because he was somebody who would sleep for like 100,000 years and he woke up and everybody he loved, including his son and wife, were dead. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Okay.
you know, so he kind of came out the gate just fucking everybody up and like, fuck you, I don't care.
Right.
I'm going to fuck everybody up. And then they send in the Justice Society.
Right.
Not the Justice League. It was Hawkman. You guys
Yeah.
familiar with Hawkman?
No.
DC guy?
See, man, I'm really a Marvel dude. I only know-
Hawkman is a guy who has been around since the Egyptian times. He was once him and his wife Hawk Girl.
Right. Don't they just like reincarnate?
Yeah, and you know, back in the day during Egyptian times, they were looked at as gods because they could fly and whatever.
Gotcha.
So Hawkman was in it. Dr. Fate, who is kind of DC's Doctor Strange, but he's more of a fortune teller type of guy. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
more of a
Predicting in the future and shit.
yeah, you know what I mean? And then it was Atom Smasher, who is essentially DC's Ant-Man. He can get really, really big, but in the comics, he can also get really, really small.
Mhm.
So he can do that. And then it was some bitch, Tornado Girl, who I never heard of. She was whack.
Oh,
It was
It's
not
like
cool.
real creative.
Yeah, bro. Like
she was whack.
Tornado Girl, Get the fuck out of here.
I mean,
Not tornado.
it's like, sorry, Storm was taken. So
She
you
was
know.
whack though. And then all right, so basically Amanda Waller, the lady from Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
contacts the Justice Society and they say, yo, this guy just woke up. Y'all need to go get him. And Dr. Fate was super cool. Adam Smasher looked super cool. I got a beef though.
Okay.
Hawkman,
Mhm.
the African American hero.
Right.
His costume looked so fucking lame and so whack that it was like, it looked like they just decorated some shoulder pads
Mhm.
and just put it on. Like you could
Right.
tell by Dr. Fate's costume that it was CGI. Adam Smasher, when he was doing his thing, it was CGI. It looked cool. Hawkman looked at whack. And Hawkman was like hanging with Black Adam. And Black Adam was like crazy strong. He got his powers from the same wizard that gave Shazam his powers. If you guys
Okay.
saw Shazam.
Yeah.
And also there was a trailer for Shazam 2 before the movie. It's going to be awesome. It looks very, very cool. And it was good. Black Adam is kind of like an anti-hero. He's not really,
Like Hancock.
like Hancock or
Hancock.
Venom.
Hancock was the shit though.
He's not really like, yo, I want to save everybody, but he's like, all right, I'm a ride for my people. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the movie,
Did they have after scene credits?
yes, they did.
Nice. Okay.
Stop being like Marvel, y'all. Do your own thing. But it was cool. So
Yeah.
at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, if you have not watched the movie, fast forward a little bit. Yeah. At the end of the movie, Amanda Waller sends him a video message and she's like, all right, you here, you can stay on this island, but that's it. If you leave this island, you're dead. And he's like, nobody on this earth can stop me. And she's like, well, I'll call somebody who's not from the earth.
Superman.
She's talking to him on a little like video thing. He shoots the thing because he's like, bitch, whatever, I'm not talking to you. Smoke appears because he shoots the thing. Superman walks up. He's like, hey, Adam, how you doing? And Black Adam looks at him like, and he kind of looks like he about to fight him. And that was the end. So hopefully there will be a Black Adam Superman fight at some point.
Oh, that's
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm going to give the Black Adam movie 8.5 out of 10
See,
because
it
that
looked
movie was
dope.
good.
It looked dope. That's like the
It
one
was
that
good.
really looked good. I want to see that.
It definitely was good.
I'm glad DCX stepping this shit up because their movies been they've been
Yeah.
Marvel, but let's keep it honest. Marvel ain't really been coming with it the last couple. They've been since the last Spider-Man.
I didn't like Doctor Strange.
That
No,
shit wasn't
The
it-
last one.
really
I
liked
mean,
it.
It was cool.
I'm not saying that I
mean,
didn't
it
like
was-
it, but I'm saying like
It was cool.
it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
Nah.
Like I thought it was just gonna be
It-
way
Thor
better.
was just alright too.
I mean, I feel like the Doctor Strange movie, like all of the stuff about like the Scarlet Witch being bad was kind of spoiled for
Yeah,
before it all
exactly.
came out.
mhm.
So it's just like the turns that it did make that were like different were like, oh wow, that's
Okay.
really cool, you know?
I like to Reed Richards show up. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
The Professor X. I was like, all right, cool. Now they intertwining, but like the thing that's really gonna get me is how they introduce the fucking X Men. I keep trying to
yeah.
predict it every movie. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. Like
Oh, yeah.
that's the thing about them. They always get you like you never see it coming because like when Endgame happened, you didn't know it was gonna happen like that. I'm like, I know they're gonna come back, but how? And when it happened, I was
Right.
like,
True.
man, that's like that might be a top 3 all time like movie moment. Like when it,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Well, no, okay, so look, but see, the only thing that I was mad about is like when I saw Doctor Strange and she killed all the people in the other universe, I'm like, okay, so how are we going to see Reed Richards now if he just got killed?
I mean, there's
Nice.
infinite universes
Yeah,
that
well,
they could pull those
you're
characters
right.
from.
But I
They'll
mean, but I
remake it.
was just kind
They'll
of mad
remake
about
it.
it anyway. Still, like,
I
damn.
just hope they do Fantastic Four like right because
Oh, right.
growing up that cartoon that was my shit growing up.
Oh,
I just hope they do it right because even when they did it before, it wasn't. It was just like, all right, y'all not touching on certain villains. The
Yeah,
acting is like it's so crazy because nobody really paid attention to this. Chris Evans was Johnny Torch, and now
Yeah,
he's
right.
uh-huh.
and now he Captain America.
Captain America. Well, I mean, not anymore because he's just chilling now. But
Right.
So, all right. So
He's just an old man super soldier walking
Yeah.
around, just like
He's just
the
an
old
old
dude
guy.
from the Falcon and Winter Soldier
Yep.
series.
Yep,
He's
exactly.
just
Just
an old
like
I mean,
that.
they should make a series of him and that character just going around being old men
Ooh,
and just
that
like
would be
catching people
fire.
off guard.
That would be fire.
You guys fuck with the Disney Plus series?
Oh hell yeah.
Take a glance at him every now and then. I gotta go back and
I-
watch What If.
Bro. What if is one of the best
Yeah.
ones that
Oh,
they
yeah.
have
I
had?
gotta go back and watch it.
They coming out with season 2.
But you gotta watch everything in order because it all go follow the storyline. You know, a movie. Did you like the Eternals? I watched it, but I don't
Right.
know what I seen.
I mean, I
I
feel
liked
like
it.
it's just like separate. It feels so separate from everything else.
Like I
Yeah.
really watched that movie, and I'm like, on the camera, it's great.
Yeah.
But after I got done, me and my daughter watched it. I was like, I don't know what the fuck we just.
Oh
seen.
right. And then there's like
I
a
really don't know what we
goblin
seen.
or
But
whatever.
it was
leprechaun
cool.
at the end.
But when I watched like the YouTube like breakdown, I'm like, I get it.
I just
but
don't get how there have been these planet-sized fucking things
Y'all just
Oh,
been
yeah.
chilling.
and ain't nobody know about it.
Right.
So y'all just
Like,
been chilling and never came and helped.
Why have y'all not talked about the fact that thing's head and hand is now frozen, chilling?
Like you just see
You
it
know?
and like you have to look for all these little tiny things like, oh, there's like a sidebar on somebody's computer screen that has an article about this.
Man.
Or like a
Yeah.
news screen playing in the background that has somebody talking about it.
They should have been did Eternals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have been did it, and then they could have helped against Thanos, and then or some shit.
Right.
I don't know, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
That's like really one of the most longest, best quality movies I've seen that I can't tell you what I literally went to see the movie, but I have no idea what that shit was about.
yeah,
Like, I watched it, like-
because I mean, it's like all right,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all new villains. We don't know any of these people.
It was good. though.
They're
Right.
not talking to anybody that we know,
Yeah.
and it's
It
like
had a dope little end credit scene.
it was
That
good.
cool.
I cannot wait for Blade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for Blade.
He showed up at the end of.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the Disney Plus series. Have you guys watched She-Hulk? I
Yeah.
know you have, Steve, because I watch your podcast.
Oh yeah.
I'm not- I'm
I feel
not.
like I'm the only one that's watching that shit.
Nah, bro. I'm not all the way caught up. Have you seen
I took maybe like a couple second glimpses of it. I haven't
the last episode I watched was the episode where they showed the Daredevil helmet like at the end of the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
So that's where I'm at. I think I only got like 2 more episodes to
Right,
go
yeah,
or
you're not
something like
very
that.
far.
Yeah. So I like it though.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
watch Miss Marvel?
Oh, bro, Miss Marvel was.
Did you hear the?
I'm not gonna say it was my favorite, but I'm gonna say that Miss Marvel was incredible. It was a
Right.
whole new thing. They did it good.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, she can definitely fit her way perfectly into the MCU.
Oh right.
She's gonna be on the next Miss Marvel movie. It's gonna be her.
What you think about that little? You didn't hear that either? Did you hear
Oh.
attention to it?
Oh right.
You know
We're
what I'm
talking
talking
about the
about.
mutants at the
Yeah.
end.
No.
She's a mutant. You ain't pay attention to? Did you?
Oh
pay attention?
yeah, she is a mutant.
They played the X-Men music.
I didn't.
You gotta
Oh,
go back
yeah.
and pay attention. Like,
I didn't catch that.
They played the old X-Men music from the cartoon because they're gonna redo X-Men '97 into a
What?
cartoon. You got go back and pay attention. You go on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I know that they're gonna do that, but I didn't know that.
They played the
Yeah,
music.
I
like
didn't
and
know that.
conversation, Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention to shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So another X-Men connection that I heard about the new Black Panther movie coming out is that Namor is actually a mutant.
Yeah.
And I seen this fan thing, and it said that the lady who Xavier fell in love with, Emily McTaggart or whatever, the
Mhm.
British lady, the whatever,
Yeah.
her and her people are looking for Namor, and they find him, and that's how he kind of is like, like yo,
Resurfaces.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, resurfaces. So
I'm really intrigued to see how that mid credit scene is gonna be
Yeah.
because I don't know. I'm guessing with Shuri gonna be Black Panther, so obviously that's what it's looking like.
Oh,
you didn't see the new trailer?
I seen like that's what it points to. Is she is Black Panther, right?
No, bro. In the new trailer, they show her fighting as Black Panther. These people is on this big ass wall and they trying to climb up, and this chick just goes like the wall, and she's just going through the wall, just beating the shit out of everybody and kicking them off the wall, and it looks super dope, and it's gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying?
You
So,
might cry in that movie. They
bro, I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
I'm gonna cry. Yo,
They
man.
have the funeral scene in there.
Yup.
For sure.
Yo, man.
Ah.
Everybody going. Remember, yo, I have said this before on the podcast. When we go watch Black Panther, black people. What up, Steve? My bad, bro. Black people. When we go see Black Panther, we have to wear all white. You got to wear all white because of the funeral shit. I mean, anybody can wear all white, but I'm saying,
It's
you know.
problematic if I wear all white. Wait.
Oh shit, it is. White people don't wear all white.
It's problematic.
But you know what I'm saying? Yo,
Nah, man, you wear
I
that
think
shit.
I look alternative enough.
when we go to the theater, y'all, you gotta wear all white. I mean, I'm not gonna wear all white. I'm gonna wear a white hat, white shirt, and white shoes.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not wearing anything white. I'm not. I'm just not gonna do it, man.
He's not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna wear. I'm not
Yo,
wearing white.
ladies and gentlemen,
That's 2 weeks now.
wear white to Black Panther, the premiere.
I wear
Shout
white.
out to Chala. Shout out to Chala, man.
I'll wear a white T-shirt.
Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Yeah, man, just
Rest
do
in
that.
peace.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what we doing for the thing. We wearing all white and we coming in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Looking
excited to
all
go.
white. You know what I'm
excited?
saying?
You going to open the weekend first night?
Man, you know what's so crazy is that I'm going to a wedding on the 11th. So I took that day off of work. And I walked into my boss's office and I was like, yo, I need this day off or whatever. And I was like, I need the 11th off. And I was like, it's not because of Black Panther. Like, I'm going to a wedding. And he was like, oh, yeah, it does come out that day.
You off that day?
Yes.
You try to go in the morning?
Ooh.
Try to go in the morning?
Yeah, and then we can do a review. I mean, not that same day because I'm going to a wedding, but
We get the morning show.
yeah, boy. Hopefully it's at the Highland where it's $5.
Nah, fuck that. We can go to one out there in the falls. It's $9.
Uh,
Buy tickets ahead of time. No one's gonna go in the morning.
Fire.
It's a weekday.
I went to the movie theater in Canton a few weeks ago to see The Woman King, and it was awesome.
You liked
And
it? I've talked to nobody who's seen it, so it was
Yep.
it was really good.
it was very good. There was they kind of like the Dora Milaje like in real life, and they're
Nice.
basically platoon full of women soldiers. Like it's so deep to where in the village, like nobody with a penis can come past the gate to where they all live. And when you're
Man, that's real.
right, and when you one of those ladies, you can't have kids, you can't have a husband. Like you just got to be a warrior, and they are the shit. And that movie is the shit. The Woman King, 10 out of 10, awesome movie.
Damn.
But no,
Alright.
but yeah, bro, yeah, we definitely can do that, and then
Yeah.
we can do a movie review, and we can tape it and all that good stuff, man.
Don't be crying next to me though.
I'm not gonna be crying, man. I might cry. I don't know.
If you cry, I'm gonna look at you though. No, I might.
If you cry, I'm gonna look at you though.
I'm gonna cry over a movie.
Gonna be
So-
a picture on the gram in just like 5 minutes.
Right. So we got to talk about it, man. Actually Monday, the hip hop community, the music community, the Atlanta community, the world lost an icon, man. Rest in peace to Takeoff,
Young legend.
one of the members of the Migos, my favorite Migo, and I'm not just saying that. He's always been my favorite.
The best Migo.
The best Migo, who was actually called the best Migo by Quavo, who was in the Migos.
Yeah.
He was lost in Houston on Monday night, man. We just want to say rest in peace
Rest in
to
peace, man.
Takeoff, man. Takeoff and the other person who lost their life, Quavo's assistant, lost their
Assistant.
life too.
Wash.
Lost his life too. What's his name?
Wash.
Walsh, man. Shout out to both of them brothers, man. They lost their life
Very.
over some dumb shit.
Very unfortunate.
Over an argument, over niggas thinking that they gotta be hard and
That
all
shit-
this type of stuff. Look, man,
That shit made me upset.
I'm not no preacher. I'm not no type of important type of person. I'm not nobody, man. But I just feel like as black people, like we need to just start rising above the petty bullshit and the petty stupid shit, because whatever y'all was arguing about, it is not serious enough to where we lost two young, not even 30-year-old people, man.
Man, was
You know what I'm saying?
28.
28 years old, man.
28.
Shout out to Takeoff. I don't know, man. I mean,
This
That's
shit
all I
is
can
fucked
say.
up because I look at it like this, man. Somebody lose their life, they can't get it back, But it's just like, for what? At what? Like, why? What's the
Right.
reason? A dice game, like, this is my personal opinion. You are a superstar. You don't even need to be around that. When this shit is over with, that's like the damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing of being like an entertainer. It's like you want to do normal, regular shit, but it's like, at what cost? So it's like he is a part of it. He a high profile person. You should
Oh,
be
yeah.
shooting dice, but it's like, furthermore, I don't want to be in a situation where
He wasn't shooting dice.
That's what I'm saying.
Quavo was shooting
Yeah.
dice, and Offset got hit by a fucking stray.
Not Offset. Take off.
Take.
Yeah. Don't news it. Don't. Yeah.
Wait,
apologies.
stop,
We know.
because I'm gonna edit that part out.
Good
Just
job.
need to
All
pause. All right. So yeah, but Takeoff lost his life from a stray bullet. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't
yeah.
even. You know what I
Got
mean? And it's like,
Got hit in the head.
Quavo, bro, if you arguing with a nigga, like, for one, you shouldn't be arguing with a nigga. Two, you shouldn't be playing dice because, bro, like,
That shit hurt my feelings.
you know, you got more money than everybody around you combined. Like,
Right. It's
you
like-
can sit and commentate at the dice game. You
Let's
don't
get
need
it.
to be shooting dice.
Right.
We need
It's
to
just
be
like
better, man.
it's different when you're doing it like do it at home with your friends that you're cool with that you know that aren't just
Yeah,
gonna
man.
pull out a gun at
Exactly.
a dice game.
We ain't shooting
Exactly.
dice in cities we ain't familiar. Like, even if I
Right.
got loved on it, like, I don't even know y'all.
And they
Right.
were at a public event, a Halloween party that they was probably paid to be at. And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
bro, go and do your hosting thing, get your money, and just, you know, I mean, hey, yo,
ain't no hanging out.
I'm not judging. I'm not trying. Like I said, I ain't nobody. I'm just a nigga with a podcast. But
right.
but
I feel
I'm
like
hurt
if you're
and
on
I'm
a
sad.
certain level, you're not. I just feel like don't do these paid gigs in places that like you're not comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, we ain't doing gangs if they gotta have guns. Like, why you got
Right.
that in here?
Yeah. And then it's like all y'all niggas with all this jewelry, y'all rich as fuck, bro. Pay for some fucking security, man.
Oh,
facts,
yeah.
you got
Like,
to.
I get it. I'm from the trenches. I'm trying to be nigga. If I make $1 million, y'all niggas ain't seeing me by myself no more.
right.
If I make 10 million, no,
I'll be at the
nigga.
house.
At some
That's
point-
it.
I'm at the crib, and when I'm out, I'm with two big niggas that look like they don't like
Man,
nobody.
I definitely-
Right.
You know
I
what
got-
I'm saying?
I'm security up. We ain't playing no games. Like, we walk, they do a walkthrough. Everybody good. We get like, nah, man. Cause certain people ain't having that.
Yeah.
Hove not having that. Drake not having that. Like,
It don't make you less of
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
you trying to be if you
Right.
have security,
This shit
man.
make me
Oh,
mad
yeah.
because it's like, at
You
what
know?
cost? Like, when is this shit gonna ever stop, man?
Takeoff was so young and he had
28,
so
man.
much music left in him. Jay-Z is what, 50 something?
52.
And he's still putting out music, man. You know, the Migos broke up, and like, you know, when it was confirmed that
Man.
they really was broken up,
That's the thing that hurt my heart the most because, like,
Yeah.
they broke up on like business. So it's like the personal relationship we don't really know, but I'm guessing it probably is strained in some form or capacity. And it's just like,
but at the
this-
same
now this
time,
happened.
when I seen that they broke up, I was thinking, okay, that sucks, but in 10 years, they're going to all
We'll
come
be
back
back
together
together.
and be whatever. And as soon as we heard that we lost Takeoff, man, it was just like,
Damn.
bro,
I'm like, that shit ain't fair, man. That's not even right.
shout out to Takeoff, man. One of the brightest young stars in this music business, man. And
I'm tired of losing rappers, man.
I'm
tired
so tired of
I'm
losing
tired of black
rappers,
men
bro.
losing their life for stupid shit. Like, it all can be prevented. Like, what? Like, why? At what
these
cost?
niggas be the first one whenever a black dude gets killed by a cop. Oh, fuck this. Blah, 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 blah. But, like, nigga, half of us is killing each other.
It started with self, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, man.
We were just getting over PNB Rock now. This happened. Like, come on,
Exactly. PNB Rock is still fresh in
This shit
everybody's
is getting-
mind and
man.
memories.
It's too regular.
It's
Oh yeah.
way too.
Like, it's to
way
the point
too
now I
regular.
wake up like, I don't want to wake up to no bad news. I seen that. I'm like, oh, man, come on, man. I'm like, I look like that. I don't even sound. I'm like, man, what? Like, how that happen?
Young Dolph has a song called Hold Up. My son loves that song. He sings all the parts, even the bad parts. I don't like when he sing the bad, but I mean, shit, that song's so fire. We just be vibing to it, and it's just whatever. And it's like, you know, my son's never gonna go see. You know, we
Oh,
never
right.
gonna go see Young Dolph perform now because these hating ass,
Oh, yeah.
jealous ass, weird ass niggas, like nigga.
Nipsey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
Eggs.
like y'all niggas is so lame and jealous and hateful and
Like, you
corny. Like
that shit just weak, man. Like,
and then it's like y'all killing high profile people. You're going to
Right.
get caught. And
Oh, yeah.
and okay, like this is not a good thing, or I mean, it is a good thing, but I don't want to try to give no positive side to this because it sucks. But one thing that I am thankful for is that I feel like now rappers who get killed, the killers are being caught more swiftly.
Right.
It's not like Biggie and Tupac where
we'll never know.
Yeah.
okay. The one thing about Biggie, we will never know. But the one thing about Tupac, I mean, people know who killed Tupac. Like Orlando Brown, not Orlando, Orlando Brown. Orlando Anderson killed Tupac, and it's like it's so funny because I see every year there's a new show on Hulu or USA who killed Tupac. White people, stop making the show about who killed Tupac because the real niggas know who killed Tupac. And it's
Right,
like,
it's
y'all look dumb, like, keep
Sean
making
Combs.
the show. You know what I'm saying?
Sean
Sean Combs did not kill Tupac.
I don't know,
Diddy, if you watch it, I'm sorry. That was Steven,
Hey,
not
that
me.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing to do
But-
with that, fam. Nothing to do with that.
You know, man, just, shout out to everybody who we've lost. Mo3, I recently watched the
Oh,
Trap
man.
LaRosse video on Mo3.
All three was hard.
And I was just starting to get in tune with Mo3
It was
at
hard.
the time of his death, man. And it was so, it sucks. And it's like Mo3 has a song, and I'm going to live by one of his lyrics for the rest of my life. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, no matter who you meet, you can be the coolest person in the world. Nigga, everybody ain't your damn friend, man.
Hey,
Everybody ain't your people.
I said that.
You know what I'm saying?
Mo3 ain't the only one that said that. I said that too.
Oh shit, you kind of look like Mo3. Y'all got the same body, short and stocky. Pause.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hey, man, if you ever describe me as a brown-skinned woman,
So Steve, man, is it anybody who you want to give a shout out to before we get on out of here? Because we're gonna be getting on out of here in a second, and
I mean, I don't know. Shout out to Twan and Jacob.
hey,
Twan and
Saturday
Jacob,
on
man.
Sunday
Twan and Jacob.
podcast.
Everybody, if you, like I said before, if you ain't tapped in with that Saturday on Sunday podcast, tap the fuck in
Saturday
because it's
on
funny.
Like,
Saturday
comment, and
on
subscribe.
Sunday.
We got 67 episodes out now.
Mm,
oh,
We're
nice.
2/3 of the way through our third season.
nice.
I was just gonna ask you, like, are you guys just gonna keep doing the seasons, or are y'all just going?
Like, I feel like we broke it up into seasons just to have like some kind of divide.
How many episodes
episode.
per season?
We go 25 per season.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, y'all doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
they doing
typically
it.
we'd be towards the end of the season around this time of year,
Mm.
but we kind of went a few weeks in between episodes here and there.
I think I'm gonna just keep doing episodes.
Numbers.
Just
Yeah.
number 543.
Like
Episode
recently, I feel like during this season I started putting like the number of episodes,
yeah.
like at the
yeah.
end of whatever
Uh-huh.
That's dope.
Tremaine,
Changing
man,
What's up,
thumbnails
man?
and all that.
you got anybody you want to shout out before we get on out this thing?
I would like to shout out me, myself, and I.
Shout out to
Um,
you, bro.
Oh yeah, I just want to say to the people out there, I got a little thing I got a playlist. It's called The Playlist About Nothing. I drop them every Friday on
Fire.
Apple Music, drop them on Spotify.
Can I put a link to that?
You sure
in
can.
The, in the
I
thing?
would love to put it on
Send
there.
me a link.
I send it on
yeah,
there.
and I'll just
I update it every Friday. I've been doing it from it's been 2 years exactly. The last week I've been doing them 2 years. Every week I drop a playlist, random variety. I never normally I used to do like put on my story what's coming. Like now I'm really on the social media hiatus from everything. Now it's just like I'm just putting them on there. I'm sending them to my people. They like, I like the fact that I don't know what you're doing. You just send me a collection of music.
Random collection of music.
35 songs every week, man.
Ooh, fire.
Sometimes when I get into a good groove, might be 40, 50. It's just how I be feeling, but it's just like a collection of music every week. I'm gonna share it with everybody.
Maybe we can do something where like every once in a while we just get together and just break down your whole playlist and just talk about all the
I would
songs.
love to do it,
and-
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it could be a separate
Of course.
thing from just the pod. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Of course.
I don't
man.
know.
Hey,
Something. I
like
want to
that.
shout out to all the good fathers out there.
Shout out to us.
All of the good dads who, not just a good dad on social media. You know what I'm saying? A
For
good
real.
dad in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Shout out to all my niggas out there on the grind, doing their thing and still taking care of their kid. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm getting mad at you deadbeats. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm I'm talking to a little situation. And I'm like, yo, what's good? Like, let's go do something. Let's hang out, blah, blah, blah. I can't. I got my kid. Oh, okay. Well, all right. And I don't want to pry, but it's like
All roads is leading here.
all roads lead to these deadbeat ass niggas. Yo, take y'all kids so I can take their moms somewhere and hang out and do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look,
No.
my son's mom can go out and have a social life and do what she wants to do because I'm not a loser and I have my son like half the week. You know what I'm saying? I got my son Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And, sometimes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday when I just miss his little fucking badass. But,
Shit like that.
it's like, yo, get y'all kids, man, so I can get their moms
Nah,
out the house or in the house.
give you an old tip. Pay for the babysitter.
Ooh.
Pay for the babysitter. Get you a cup of. Pay for the babysitter. Guaranteed.
We all paying for it in some way, shape, or form.
I mean, I ain't saying if you nothing. Nope. I ain't.
Wait, nothing.
Nope. I ain't saying. But pay for the babysitter.
Because I'm trying to find the dates of Black Panther, and a lot of the ladies I know have children, and that's cool. But it's like they ain't got nobody to watch the babies.
Hey, that's hard. You gonna go see it. We gonna go see it, and then you gonna see it again like you ain't see it.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Well, because
He wants to get the crying out before he goes on the
Hey,
date,
facts.
so he knows when.
facts. I'm gonna get that
He
crying
gets
out
it.
before, baby.
Smart man.
I'm not gonna lie
Smart
to you.
man.
Well, I mean, honestly, and because the first Black Panther, I seen it like 5 times. I'm not gonna lie, just because I loved it so much and I just wanted to support it.
I seen Endgame like 3 times.
You know what I mean?
Shit was good.
So, I'm probably gonna see this one at least 3 or 4
I'm probably gonna
times
see it
before it
4
comes
times.
out, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But
I'm gonna look for them tickets now because they probably gonna be available for the morning side.
oh yeah,
I
fire
don't think nobody
for sure.
That's the Thursday because they gonna
Let's do it, bro.
Yeah, let's definitely go to that Thursday.
Let's smoke some tobacco and let's go.
So-
You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to A Plus Waterproofing. Again, I gotta tell y'all again. A Plus Waterproofing. Hit them up on Facebook. Mention the pod. You gonna get 15% off, man.
Hey,
Waterproofing is super expensive.
A plus water.
You know what I mean? And it's it's just like you got to get it done. Hit up A Plus Waterproofing. I want to shout out to my co-host Tremaine,
Well, folks, it's that
my
time.
guy Steven.
It's that time again, folks.
You know what I'm saying? First white guy on the show.
Jackie
Check
Robinson,
it
the white
out.
guys.
I should stop saying that because I'm not, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
This
yeah.
whatever. Like, this my boy, you know what I mean?
Check out Saturday on Sunday on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Ooh.
We're on TikTok.
Yo, on TikTok?
We got some
tight.
clips. Check it out. Get a little preview. Check me out on Instagram, being Stephen Pluck. You might you might get a random acapella freestyle on my story. Check it out.
Speaking of the acapella freestyles, we at the end of the episode. This how the method go. I'm with my brothers and I got a flow because I'm feeling good off that tobacco. And this is episode 18. Yeah. Happy Halloween. This is the team. Me, Tremaine, and
Be
Steve.
some fucking fiends.
Ooh, don't stop.
I said,
He a fucking fiend. This the fucking team. I'm trying to do my thing. I'm trying to chase my dream
and scream.
and scream.
Go home and eat some ice cream.
I was just about to say ice cream. Yo, man, this has been the Unknown No Name Podcast. I have been BL. This has been Tremaine. And this has been my guy, Stephen Pluck. And we appreciate y'all for being here. And we out.
Bye.
Peace. Peace.